National Football League is on the air. This was the scene a few minutes ago. The dog pound in full roar as their Browns emerge from their tunnel. And they're ready to go as they get set to match up with the Pittsburgh Steelers. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. They'll try and run this with Austin. He's got a first down past the 30. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 20. And finally he is out of bounds, but not before taking it down near the 15. A huge play there right off the bat. A real field flipper there as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. They'll look to throw here. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive. He's going to have the hook up to Schwartz. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short. Here's Watson. Got an open man, it's Schwartz. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 2 plays, 2 catches. You have a feeling they're going to look for him early and often, and that's to be expected. You got a player of his caliber, why not?
And I think it's also a message from them to the defense that you're not going to dictate to us what we're going to do with one of our better players, because so often you hear about defenses saying we're going to take away what you do best. In this case, they're going to move him around, find proper matchups, and make sure they continue to funnel the ball to him.
Second and 10.
Let's go.
Back to throw, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard.
Tighten up, tighten up, tighten up.
Let him go.
And that's going to be caught by Peoples-Jones. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. I don't think it's a surprise they're throwing the football early. We expected that. They told us they were going to come out firing, but 4 for 4 on the opening drive. They like that.
They don't just like it, they love it, because now everyone gets locked in. Your confidence jumps up. Everyone's easy about what they're doing out there. And by the way, they're looking at the sidelines thinking to themselves and expressing, let's keep throwing it. They're doing pretty well.
24 is down, he's coming.
Check 9, check 9.
Down him, go.
To the air yet again, Watson. Open man, here's Schwartz. And they get Jack Conklin there, the right tackle.
You're set. 19.
58's the mic. 58's the mic. I'm coming.
59.
58, boys, 58. 58's Mike. I'm coming. I'm coming.
Down him, go.
Here's Watson now on 2nd down. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they're going to have themselves another first down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 22-yard line. Really been an ideal start for them. They get the turnover on the opening possession. Now here they are moving the ball straight down the field on their first drive.
And that feels good, but you know on their side of the field all they're thinking is finish this drive off because they took it away, right? So now you got them back on their heels a little bit. Now go down, put a touchdown on them. Look out. You've won the mental battle early in the game, and that may carry over for you.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
54. Hey, 31.
Watson looks to throw again. And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it. So back-to-back incompletions. Third down here in 10, but you're still in field goal range.
And that's the thing to keep in mind. They're in field goal range. So now you don't take any unnecessary risks, but you try and find a way to get back to what you were doing earlier in the drive in order to finish this one off.
On third down, it's Nick Chubb. And this time he's going backwards. So after the no gain on the last attempt, here they get him behind the line. And his kick is indeed good. And the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. So the opening drive does yield points. Maybe not the 7 they wanted, but they'll take the 3.
Accumulating first downs does not go up on the scoreboard, but it does go into the DNA of a team that's trying to establish itself to start a game. That has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs, they have a tendency to be a little bit loud after they take one away, but they also have a tendency to gamble a little bit more, thinking they'll get a second one. Maybe they can take advantage of that with some double moves.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He finds Austin complete and able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big connection on that one. 34 yards. They go play action here on first down. He's going to fire one deep over the middle. Open man is Johnson. Touchdown Steelers. Deontay Johnson, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. The extra point up and good. And that makes it a 7-3 lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. The Browns drive about to get started. And they had a long drive last time, but they had to settle for a field goal, and I'm sure that's how it felt to them. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off at the 18. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown. Extra point splits the uprights, and that pushes the lead up to 11. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
Set. 18.
I don't think you got it, son.
Hey, 31.
58's the mic.
Hey, 55.
Check.
Down and go.
They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Set.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
We got 3, fellas. We got 3.
Down and go.
Watson off play action. Rolling to his right. That one caught by Felton. And he's got room. And out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. The fullback comes through with a big play there. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 for the 45. Watson's throw taken in by Cooper here. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in the win over Seattle.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
And he'll be out of bounds. A big play there out of the running game.
Well, they came into this game saying it was important that they set the tone and show that they can run the football. I believe that they've done that here in the first quarter.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And this time they were ready for him as he's taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll give it to Chubb. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. It'll go, it's no gain on the play, and now they're looking at a 3rd and goal. The Steeler defense proving its mettle here. And now this is 3rd and goal. Watson going to try and run it. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And no hesitation about this decision here. Confidently, they're going to go for this. 4th and goal from the 3.
Sometimes you just sit back.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Read it well, and it's picked. And he will bring this across midfield to the 49-yard line. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. They'll roll him out right. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
Now that's staying ahead of the chains. Really good pickup on 1st down, hitting the tight end there. Now brings up a 2nd and manageable.
Just found a hole in that zone.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Single, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, go.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Flushed out, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. 2 minutes gone by, 2nd quarter. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. And they will stretch the lead now to 17-3. So the turnover leads to points as they add 3 there.
Yeah, what a sequence there, and a nice win for them. They force the interception, put together a little drive, and then come away with 3 points. Nothing to it, partner. Just do it.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but
Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. To throw is Watson. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off near the 42. Yes, folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom to roam around a defense, maybe not a specific assignment. Today, his assignment, find the football, and he's done so quite well.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a second and very long. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off by John Johnson. And the Browns are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together. Say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily that you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. The Browns on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 52 yards rushing now on 8 carries for him so far. Off of play action, it's Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he's got a first down as he's going to be taken down. But a very nice pickup there just in front of the 2-minute warning. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. What a dimension this man brings to this defense. He had his mindset there that he was going to get in and make that tackle. He really flew to the football. Now a play fake, and it's Watson. And they're going to get him. He's sacked back around the 28. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Watson running right through him. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3.
Boy, how about the strength there after the catch. I've got to get back in the gym myself now. I'm inspired. Boom, he shook off some tacklers. Bang, fighting to get to the goal line. Couldn't quite get there, but he's got his guys set up 1st and goal.
And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll stop it with just over a minute to go before halftime. 2nd and goal from the 1. They toss it left side to Chubb, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a tick under a minute to go before half. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal.
I'm coming after you.
Now Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, the ball is out. Watson lost it. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but it's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field, and he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
And instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues. Completes it to Austin. And he gets it up to the 10-yard line here. 2nd and 3. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Greedy Williams picks it off. And they're going to have a first down, and they're in field goal range as well as they're down inside the 20. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
58's Mike, 58. 58's Mike. That's a slant.
Hey, 58 is the Mike. Well, 58's the Mike.
After the interception, here's Watson. They'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
Set. 19. 59, 59. 58, boys, 58. 58, Mike. 59. Cut. 9, I'm go.
Looking to throw again on second down. Watson. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Anthony Schwartz as the first half is winding down. And the Browns are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they will not really have time to do much of anything. 15 seconds, all that remains before halftime. Escaping the pressure right. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. It'll be a loss of 7 on the sack, and it brings up second. On play action, they'll throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've reached halftime here with the visiting Steelers out in front as we send you down to Orlando where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
Final adjustments being made in the locker room. We're just about set for the second half from Cleveland. And to bring it your way, we go back up to Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. The Browns going to see the football first, but they trail here as we resume play on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half as this will be a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And they trail here to begin the second half. What's going to be a key for them to get back in the game?
I think they're right there, and I think this game is still up for the taking for them because we always talk about turnovers. They had 2 of them in the
left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. Under pressure now, Watson, and down he goes. Stephon Tuitt able to shake free and get home for the sack. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. He'll buy some time right. And that's going to be caught by Curtis Jones. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down.
18.
Mike, 58, right there. Yeah.
9, I'm go.
Here's Watson. That's complete to Peoples-Jones. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. And some room to maneuver. 64 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game. Faking the give. Now Watson. Dancing to his left. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. Watson now to throw. And this pass broken up. The contact well timed there, and now 4th down. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And that will cut this lead back down to 4 now at 17-13. So a decent drive there to start the 3rd quarter. They only salvaged 3 out of it, but they inch a bit closer.
Yeah, but still lots of time to go in this one. That's why you hear that clapping on the sidelines, right? Hey, got some points. As you said, inching their way back in. Time left to go out and get that victory.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He gets it complete to Harris. And he's going to get a good gain of 9 here up to the 34.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. A run with Harris out of the shotgun, and he'll be brought down right around the 37. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. That one tipped, and it's incomplete. Well, good hands there defensively, and it's 2nd down. 3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. They'll set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. It's brought in by Harris. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. That's swung out wide to Harris. Evades the tackler, and now some space. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. A big play there on the catch and run.
Yeah, big play there. And when you have a running back that you can use like a wide receiver, when he has that kind of versatility, you do as they did there. Get him out of the backfield and give those defensive backs something else to worry about.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful you're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme. And you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. This drive, which was going so smoothly, all of a sudden it's a little bit of a roadblock here with 2 straight incompletions.
Yeah, probably this defense has had enough. Apparently they're saying no more. We're making a stand right here, right now. But it is 3rd and 10. They've got to get after him.
Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. They'll look to throw. And the Steelers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. So they elect to pass there on the 2-point try. Sometimes could prove risky there. It worked out.
Yeah, and I love how you bring up that it can prove risky, because if you get it intercepted and they return it, that's too for the defense, but not on that play.
And this is going to be returned from middle of the end zone. The Browns drive about to get started. And fortunate to get points on the board last time. They had to hit a really long field goal to do so.
The kickers in today's game are so good and so skilled and hit from distances that we almost start to take them for granted. And we can't do that. That's a long field goal they got 3 points out of. They've got to feel good about that, and they better make sure they love him up because he's helped them out.
Yeah, now we'll see if that offense can put 6 on the board here. We'll see.
58, boys, 58. 58, Mike.
Check three. Check 13. Check 13.
Down him, go.
From the 27, Watson flushed out right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's third down. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Don't get nervous.
Down him, go.
Now it's Watson. Shakes off the sand. But now he's swallowed up and taken down. Stephon Tuitt drops him for a loss of 12, and it also brings up fourth down. The Browns send out their punter now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Officially, that'll be marked down as just a 28-yard punt. And the Steeler offense, they're set up nicely as they take over.
Okay, ready? Cougar 19. 70 rings. 70 rings. Check. Mike 28. Mike 28. Go.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds Austin complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10.
19 Lions. Check smash.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Oh, he just needed to throw it away, but instead, out of bounds he goes, and that's a sack. That's going to go down as a loss of 9 on the first down play. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Out to his left. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And this is taken in at the 5. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is first and goal. They'll drop to throw. And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. A great play there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Steelers are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth quarter lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Let's get it.
Very short kick. This will be taken by one of the up men. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Cleveland offense ready to go. It's now appearing that this losing streak is going to continue. You know, the coaching staff was confident that this was going to be the game to stem the tide, but that just has not been the case. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a second and 10.
58's the mic. 58's the mic.
Here we go.
54. 58.
Throwing again is Watson. That's out to Chubb, complete. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. A big play that time on the catch and run. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's first and 10 just outside the 30.
Watch the curl. Hey, 54. 54 is down. He's coming.
Come on out here. Come get some. Come out here. Come get some.
Down him, go.
Out of the gun, Watson. And he gets it to his running back, Nick Chubb. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
89.
So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10.
Down him, go.
Quick throw completed by Watson. And they're going to lose some on this play. Being knocked back to the 18. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's second down.
He can't hang. He's not going to get me. 58's the mic. 54. 58's the mic. Down him, go.
Watson looks to throw again. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. David Njoku, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Browns have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point right down the middle. And that cuts this lead down to 13. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And this doesn't work. The Steelers recover it. 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got his man on the out route. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Escaping the pressure right. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call. Mark off the 5 and keep it moving.
Now they'll try to take advantage of that offsides call. Here's 1st and 5. Now a toss play. It's Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. They go play action here on 1st down. Steps away to his left. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Steelers are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. And now the Steeler offense staying out there, and they'll go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to take over here on the INT at their own 5-yard line. Ooh, a little cruel here. They're going to go for the onside kick up big. And they got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. So they hit the ball before it went 10 yards. I know that's tough, but you got to stay disciplined.
It is difficult because you're so eager to go get the football. It's that type of a play, but you're exactly right. Have to have the discipline to let it go 10 first.
Now left side on the swing pass. And he's got this down a yard or 2 shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. Working with his 2nd and 4.
Hey, 31! Go!
From the gun, here's Watson. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Browns get a score closer. The extra point up and good. And they're able to cut this deficit down to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On play action, they'll throw. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Johnson. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Back to throw now on 1st down. On the right side, this is Austin with a catch. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Eluding the pressure right. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
Flushed out right. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great effort there. His second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Steelers have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. They're going to try and run. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. Room to run at the 50. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics would tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Watson. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Here's Watson. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 18. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. They're looking at a 3rd straight win here if they can hold on. That one looks like he'll throw here. Buying time to his left. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Completes it to Austin. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now a pass hauled in downfield. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. And that stretches the lead to 27. And the Browns are able to cover this one up. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play. And here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them. And field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked up by Minka Fitzpatrick. And the Steelers are going to take over here up near the 40. Keep in mind, he had the 3-interception game last week, so we requested to talk with him this week. He was all smiles. He's still all smile.
Yeah, we didn't jinx him at all, did we?
No.
Because ordinarily that happens. Things fall off, but not in this case. I think a lot of it goes back to his technique. His ability to see the quarterback throw the ball while understanding where the receiver.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Greg Newsome. And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the fourth quarter. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Flush to his right. He'll get this to Chubb out of the backfield. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this fourth quarter. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Down, go.
Here's Watson. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Over the middle, that's caught by Schwartz. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 14 seconds to go in the game. And Kevin Stefanski going to take a chance going for it on 4th. Maybe a free play for Watson. A desperation heave from the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. The flag was down, so they took a shot, thinking it's on the defense. Let's see. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. A lack of discipline defensively on 4th down, and now that leads to a 1st and 10. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
The ball is out. Watson lost it, and it's picked up by the Steelers. 30, past the 20, 10. And that might just cement it. A return for a late touchdown. Second time he's lost a fumble. This one hurts more. It's returned for 6.
He's been under a lot of duress, hasn't he? Pressure, harassed the whole game.
Well, the offensive line not giving him a lot of...